important to dream and to keep believe in the dreams. You know, I think that no one can take our dreams.
Founder and president of the Justine Henin Tennis Academy, how important is it to encourage and support young players?
It is very important to me, and we can see in the time that we live right now with this sanitary crisis that sport can have and has probably a big influence in a lot of people's life. It's not everything, and not everyone has to do sports to be happy or to be in balance, you know. But our philosophy is not only the high level, the top level, you know, because we know champions, you don't have so many champions, and you have different kind of goals and different kind of stages. You can become professional, you can, sometimes you want to become the best. Not everyone can become the best, and not everyone can become professional, of course, in sport. But our philosophy is to guide the student, the player into his or her project. Also, always to stay realistic, but to make sure that we can contribute to the development of the player and the human being. And it's very important for us because we believe that the sport can give a lot of things in life, and can bring a lot of balance, and the values also that most of the time are into sport. I really defend that a lot, because I think you learn, it's an amazing school of life. I stopped school when I was 16. I wouldn't say that to my kids or to the students of the academy. Of course, it's very good to combine, because you need that security. And of course, today a lot of things have changed, you know, in the fact that you can imagine your school differently than in the past, and certainly in this time right now. But I stopped school when I was 16, and I was a good student. But yeah, traveling for tennis, and it's been an amazing experience, and how many things I learned on myself, to be responsible, to be able to count on myself and not finding excuses. In individual sport, it's very strong also. Huh? It's something you just face, you have to face yourself. And so we try to work on that, and on many other things, of course, but to become responsible adults. Huh? That's the goal for everyone. So yes, it's important to send messages, even if it's small and we can't make the difference. But we try to bring something more to build the experience also of the athlete.
And so what message do you want to send to young female tennis players hoping to follow in your footsteps?
That it's important to dream and to keep believe in the dreams. You know, I think that no one can take our dreams. It's not always easy, because you need the support. Huh? You can't do this only by yourself. And of course, you need the right people also at the right time. And it's not always easy to find a good environment for yourself. That's a challenge. And also, so to dream, to be, you know, to be patient and not patient at the same time. You know, it's completely normal when you want to reach something. It's hard to accept for the human being that it's going to take time, and of course it's going to take time, and it's going to be a lot of. They will have to face a lot of difficulties, you know. So it's going to be really important to be patient. So accept and not accept, you know. We have to, of course, when there's a tough moment, you need to accept it in a certain way, also to be in a certain kind of action. But it's a long journey, and also it's important that the parents also understand, and the players, that even for the environment, the coaching, or the academy, or anyone else that is around the project, is that we need time to work, and we work for development, and not only for a result right now. One day, if it's a dream, the result have to come. It's better if they come, of course, but this is not something that comes in 1 second or in one day. A lot of, you keep growing and you keep learning on yourself every day. And when you have the chance to find a guide as a coach or different kind of people around you to help you in this journey, you're very lucky. It's been my case. I've always had the feeling I was in the good environment. But is it probably there is a little bit of chance, but also it's question of trusting the process, you know. And for me, it was really important. If I go into this, I give my confidence and I trust what I put in place. And sometimes you have to question yourself and to change or to adjust things, but to trust the process is something that is really, really important.
So what is your secret to staying calm under pressure?
To stay calm, I am not really calm inside. Now I'm really more calm than I was in the past. My nature is really to be anxious, but I could control that a lot during my career. So I wasn't really calm, but I could do, of course, the stress is there, the pressure is there. If you want to have no pressure in your life, you don't choose the sport at high level, because the pressure is going to be there all the time, because you're going to play a match and you, as a competitor, you want to win, of course. So, and you don't know, of course, what's going to happen, and we have to accept it. And so I was using a lot the visualization. It was really a strong tool that I was using before the matches, but not only before the matches, even sometimes during long training period, I was trying to use that also to project myself on positive things. So when I was really nervous, I was thinking, okay, it's normal, I'm nervous, I feel it. So if it comes, okay, I have to make it, to think it's normal, because it is. So this is the first thing, to accept, and then how I'm going to deal with that. And I was really trying to visualize before every match only positive things. So I was scared, but while I was trying to visualize, you know, a winner in forehand or a serve and volley, I was seeing myself really aggressive into my game. I was imagining that I was winning the match, you know, even saying thank you to the umpire, to the crowd, to everyone as the winner. So I was really in something positive in my mind. And it's not that the stress wasn't there anymore. It's just that I had less energy to give to my fears. You know, I was focused on something positive. And this is how I could try to control the fact that I was nervous. It's really something that has been powerful for me during my whole career.
So you've won 7 Grand Slam titles. How did you maintain such an impressive level of mental and physical strength over the years? And what motivated you when you wanted to give up?
Well, I wanted to do more. I wanted to go further, and of course, I had ups and downs as everyone. Especially one time in my career when mentally I was tired, because since the age of 5, I gave 300% to tennis. You know, I was really in my bubble. It's a lot of sacrifices. I decided to really live it in a certain way. It was hard for me to imagine I could combine my social life, my family life, my tennis life, because I'm a little bit, when I do something, I do it, 300%. Now I could balance a little bit more, but when you're a top athlete, you need to save your energy and you need to know yourself. And I know my energy level sometimes was a challenge for me, not my motivation, but really in terms of physiology, you know, it wasn't that easy all the time. So I had to protect also myself. So how you really know yourself better is a key also, to listen to yourself. It's really something important. But the motivation hasn't been really, most of the time during my career hasn't been a problem, because I had the passion. And now when I look back, you know, I really think back to my first few years in tennis when I was young, at 6, 7, 8, and it was just a game, you know. And even after that, when I was professional, the way I was, when I had a good backhand down the line, for example, for me, it was still a game. And so this passion I had, and really, I always had the fire inside. And sometimes when I had a little bit of downs, I had the good people around me I spent 15 years with the same coach, with Carlos Rodriguez, and our relation also inspired me a lot and helped me in difficult moments. You need that support, and he was knowing me very well. So he knew when I needed support. He knew also when I needed to be pushed a little bit. And okay, and that comes back. But I didn't, to be honest, I didn't face that very often because I was driven. For me, it's in life there is no work, it's only passion for me, the way I see my challenges. And even today, when I come at the academy, I don't have a feeling to work. It's part of my life to develop things, to be active, to do, to be creative in a certain way. And that's what I was trying to be on the court. So when you have this state of mind, the motivation usually stays for a long time. When you reach goals, how you able to develop new goals, it's sometimes it's a challenge, but for me it hasn't been too hard.